gentlemen, Rock Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast is back, baby! Season 3 is here. It's here. And we are back. We are getting dog back.
We're the three best friends that anyone can have.
We are the three best friends that anybody can have. Oh, we're never leaving each other. Y'all know who got with me, as usual. Kenny Cornett down on the edge there. The till next time champion. You know, that's how it goes. Or, you know, should we say Scorpio Sky? He did just win the TNT title. Oh, yeah, of course, he's got it on his head. Congratulations, Mr. Sky.
Man of the year, baby.
Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion Chico Libre.
Right
here in the middle. And needs no introduction. Buck freaking nasty, baby. We're back. We're back. How's it feel, boys? Good to be back. Oh yeah, I feel like Iron Man 2.
Yeah, we're home, baby. We're home.
A little bit of a wait, but it was looking at this new.
I think it was worth it, right?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, your boy Buck's been working real hard. You know, your boy, all of us have been working real hard. We all had a hand in this. We just on the come up.
It's working real hard. Working real hard.
Absolutely. Oh, you know, you already know. I'm Mr. Nasty. That's who you thought. But in which case, we do have lots of things to catch up on, to talk about. We have lots of guests coming in this season. We're going to be going a bunch of places, stuff like that. This one's going to be a long one. Don't y'all worry. No more 15 episode season. We be picked up, baby, full time. Over on the mainradio.com.
THEMANE.
Yes.
Radio. And if you can't spell, you got a problem.
Yep. If you can't spell, what in the hell with you?
M-N-E. As the Lions man, this is what I rock every day.
Of course. Yeah, see? That's the main right there.
Yes.
The magical main. But it went Batman down there. But that is I believe you guys can catch us on Main Radio to be audio. So mainradio.com. I believe it's Tuesdays at 7. I believe. We'll get you a confirmation on that. Just check out our pages and stuff like that. Of course, there's so many other pages that we can show you guys now, which is, you know, again, we're on the come up. You know, Facebook, Rock Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast, that's / YouTube, that's M3TV / ROC, of course. We are on TikTok at Rock Solid Wrestling Talk. We are on Twitter at Rock Solid Talk, and we are now on Instagram.
Oh, that's 6. Oh,
Instagram,
right.
baby.
6.
Yeah. Rock Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast. We in a lexicon. Remember, I said that. We said that. The final show of season 1, right before we left. I said we getting in the lexicon. We're gonna know. Oh yeah. But we back. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. In which case, we want to kind of start out here on a little bit of a, you know, not what kind of note would you say? You know, solemn note.
It'll be a down
somber.
Yeah.
It'll be a celebration of his.
Of course,
career.
Scott Hall, rest in peace, brother. You've been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and you've came through them nicely. You did. You got back right. And you lived some more, and you lived a hell of a life. Hell of an impact on a lot of people, including The Rock. I know he said that as well. A lot of people looked up to him. So
he's been being called like the coolest wrestler, and
oh god, yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah, and
god damn it.
It's very well deserved. Like I lived through like the Razor Ramon run in the WWF. Just seeing the vignettes alone, some of the best vignettes you'll ever see for anybody. This was back when vignettes meant something.
Oh yeah,
and
they don't now.
And it led to an actual debut.
Now you're on like 8th month.
Just him
vignette runs for nothing.
Yeah. Him driving to Miami. Him like cussing out a waiter.
The waiter
at the restaurants.
Him charging a chick to the game after a good night.
You gonna make me pay for a meal, man?
And then he made his debut on Raw. This was back when like the big guys. It was kind of like dark on mainstream TV, where they wrestled. They were in action. They wrestled jobbers. They won.
Mm-hmm.
His first match was actually against Carmella's father.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. See, interesting. You heard it here.
Yeah, his last name is well, I forgot his first name, so I do apologize for that. I do remember the 1-2-3 Kid upset, which was a very good moment.
Iconic. He did that for somebody on the Indies as well. Put him clean over. Like, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. He actually put over a lot of people that I didn't realize until after the fact.
Yeah.
All his idea, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's important to know.
Because just like someone considered a jobber getting upset somebody was never heard of, and they did it, and it was literally like the rest is history when it came to Sean Waltman, 1-2-3 Kid, X-Pac, because he was built as a legitimate star from that point.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best, if not the best, Intercontinental Champions of all time, because that is one of my all-time favorite belts in wrestling.
Yeah.
Back when it meant something, and it wasn't the champion loses via a roll-up, and then he asked for the other match, and he still loses anyway. Ricochet. Right.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, well, our take on the E-fuckery is coming. Don't worry about it. And see, yeah, that was really back when the Intercontinental belt was just.
It was the workhorse title when it meant something.
Yes.
Yeah, when it meant something.
And Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, he made that look really good when he had it around his waist, on his shoulder, and even when they had the ladder match with Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 10, I think I'm gonna have to say that's like my all-time favorite match of his.
Yeah, throw that pose up there. You know, that's one of them things where it's just like it's just beyond iconic at this point. But
absolutely,
safe to say he left a very good, lasting legacy on the business as a whole. Like, we didn't even talk about his WCW stuff. Like, my lord,
one of the founding fathers of the greatest faction of all time. NWO.
No.
I'd say he is the founding father. He's the one that showed up.
Yeah, he started it all off. He's the catalyst.
You know who I am, but you
don't know why I'm here.
You want to fight? You're going to get one. Yeah, man. He's going to carve you up. And it's just cool, like, being able to go through and see, like, everything that he has done. Because you don't really think about it until like they're gone. It's like too late, and it sucks, but that's almost human nature or whatever. Like, we're big on like give people their flowers now while they're around, things like that. We learned that with China the hard way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was always unfortunate that she never got to make amends or actually like give a Hall of Fame speech herself. Mm-hmm. At least we got to see the Scott Hall's Hall of Fame speech. It was like the best one of the night. So many bars, but you know, the main one everybody remembers is hard work pays off, dreams come true, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Fireline.
Of course. Absolutely. Yeah. Naturally. But like he's a 2-time Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah, by himself and
with
the group.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Because it's well deserved. It is. It's well deserved. But, again, Godspeed, Scott Hall. You will absolutely be missed. And
thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything. We'll see.
What a career to not even be world champion in either one of those promotions.
Yeah, it's unfortunate he never got to be world champion, but he did have, on the other side, you know, not to demean him, but he did have his problems. I was always so glad when I heard he was staying with DDP and he got himself out. I think he extended his life by like another few years because of that.
And
They both
always,
do.
Yeah, he'll always be commended for that. So, him never being world champion, you know what he'll say. That's okay, man.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, shout out to Buff Bagwell, who's staying there now too.
That's why he's okay. That's
he's been tweeting lately now.
okay.
Is he still in the wheelchair?
No,
Oh.
he's standing up.
Yes, he's been tweeting. I wonder why I'm seeing Buff Bagwell recently, like on Twitter. Like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
What?
He does gotta shed some poundage because he is not Buff Bagwell anymore. And hopefully he's still
More like a fluff Bagwell.
Fluff Bagwell.
Yeah. And hopefully he's not.
You know what?
And he's definitely not still fucking old ladies for money. So.
Oh man, he's tough. He's not buff.
Man.
He is the stuff.
And I look like Jigglypuff.
And the girls who can't get it. So moving on here. I'm a little upset.
Oh yeah, because are you finally accepting reality?
I'm a little upset. Alright? Just a little, just a tag. Cody, what the F are you doing, dude? Like, you're this close to getting, drawing the ire of Buck Nasty. You're this close. That close. You haven't popped up yet, but it's not really rumors anymore. Everybody's saying that he's signed with WWE.
It's one of those 90% confirmed situations.
Yeah, exactly. And
Look, man, if you're in trouble, just blink twice for us. All right?
Something's going on.
Just twice.
Something's going on. But
What are you doing?
I don't know. I can't even tell you. I really couldn't.
Just grinds my gears.
It's not that okay, so look. Not only am I like I wasn't that, it's easy to say now, obviously, but I wasn't that great a fan of Cody's except when he was in Japan and heel. I loved that. Absolutely. But stuff in AEW where he's doing, and this is well documented, doing that like white meat babyface stuff, like that could only last for so long, and he just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. Promo after promo after promo, and then
That made no sense.
Of course, it's just gonna the solve racism promo and all that crap. Like that's when it just went.
He muttered the line with that.
And I'm just like, dude, like so everybody started souring on him really after the Anthony Ogogo stuff. Is what I feel like.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, and him trying to bring it back and things like that. It was very exactly what we wouldn't want in a white meat baby face or something of that nature.
He was like their John Cena.
Exactly. And I tried to stay away from it, but you're right. I mean, how else could you describe it?
Say, boo, change the channel.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, dude. Like, how could you do all that? In so many interviews, he said this. I can't go back. I there's nothing I can really do.
Everyone else can, but not me.
Exactly. Everyone else can, but not him. But yeah, you be lying. Oh my God. I just don't understand like where your mindset would be at that point. Like, if anything, you're a founding father of AEW. If anything, you worked that shit out. Like, I guess him and Tony were kind of having like a rift or whatever, and I'm thinking Cody just said, you're a big fat Tony, and left. So that's what I'm thinking.
Big fat Tony.
He's a big fat Tony. But getting vaccines, I just don't get it, man. Like, how do you broke a throne, dude? Like,
yeah, throne breaker Cody.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, stop. Like, we didn't tell you to break the throne. We didn't tell you to do all that stuff. But you did it anyway because it's sterile and you like the taste.
You know what it was? He was supposed to be the alternative to what Omega and the Bucks were doing. And now they have more than enough people to do what he does.
Exactly.
He's no longer needed.
He feels unneeded.
At the forefront.
Yeah, he's slighted now.
Yep. He's slightly
jaded.
But he could have got, if he did a heel turn, he could have got back.
Exactly. He just couldn't do the heel turn. Why not?
But that's what's going to happen anyway when he goes to the other company.
Look where he is. Like, look where he's going.
Sure.
No, no, it's gonna happen.
Hold on,
the crowd's gonna. Oh well, I mean,
$3 million plus a producer's credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. Brandy, you in? Oh, we don't want Brandy.
Yeah, they don't want Brandy. They, I guess WWE
no
doesn't
more Brandy,
need a.
Marcus, sorry.
She gets her own TV show, possibly though, right?
I guess WWE wasn't going in to win.
I guess not.
God dang. Well, I'll do it with you, Brandy.
Yo, yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but I guess they made their peace with it. I mean, he said in an interview though, like he's fortunate enough to be in a position where he's like, he's making like professional athlete money and not having to do as much as a professional athlete or anything like that. So he was happy, but doesn't seem like he's happy or was happy or any of that stuff. So like, what do you do?
Well, yeah, it's definitely a lot of changes I feel that led up to that. There was definitely I'm gonna keep saying this. There was definitely a fallout with the elite.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, there's no question.
Not all you want.
There's no question now.
You go from being the elite all the time to not being there.
Yeah, being on Sammy vlog.
Yeah. BT Light. Anyways.
Tay Conti's gonna kick your ass. We'll take a knuckles.
You know, he was kind of asking for that though, because he come in, do his story, and then he's taking off for weeks.
Yeah,
and
it seems like it's all about him though, and I don't want to call Cody selfish or anything, but he has a
There's an ego there.
He has an ego on him.
Selfish.
Like, for damn sure. And it's so easy because we're so unapologetically AEW biased here at ROC.
Shit, even Ethan Page is starting to get mad at him.
Yeah. So, like, I'm just like,
he's like, that's my job.
Right, that's my job. I'm all ego.
People were saying, like, people backstage, I think it was Eddie Kingston that spoke out, right?
What do you say?
Something about Cody or whatever. I don't know if it was true or anything, but like he's just like, yeah, glad he's gone.
They could have circled.
That's cool.
They could have circled back to that if they really wanted.
They could, but you ain't touching Eddie Kingston
where
right
Eddie
now.
goes over, yeah.
You're not touching Eddie Kingston right
now.
I was just talking about that with my brother.
I can't wait for him and Proud and Powerful to come back and
because we watched
beat that Jericho appreciation ass kisser ass.
Oh, Kenny, how do you like that?
Shut up.
You love it. Don't worry. I love it because, Dan Garcia's in it. You know, he's...
They're not pro wrestlers anymore. They're sports entertainers.
Which, I don't know where they're going with this. Yeah, that is such a stupid line. That's stupid. Didn't they have that on, like, the... remember the teachers in Simpsons when they did their talent show? Wasn't it in the background?
Yeah.
That's entertainment. Like, you must have watched that episode and thought... Oh, that's a good idea.
Steal that.
Yeah, but back to Cody though, because the speculation is that he's going to be the match for Rollins, and Rollins basically has like the Cena gimmick from Mania a few years ago, where he doesn't have a match.
They're gonna keep doing that. That's so stupid. The only time that ever worked was Shawn Michaels. That's it.
Like, if this is the build-up, it is already not working out, and Cody hasn't even been on the show yet.
Of course not.
Well, how is it that he doesn't have a match and neither does Omos? Why don't you just put those two together? Just saying.
Nobody wants Omos.
Just saying.
Meanwhile, Logan Paul and Johnny Knoxville can get on the card with ease, and they don't even work there.
Of course not.
And have no skills whatsoever.
And they're going to be like, oh, we're going to blow this out of the water. Like, everybody, it's going to be like a Bad Bunny situation again, where it's just like, oh, that was amazing, or whatever, no matter what they do. I'm pretty sure at some point somebody's going to make him do a destroyer. Quote me on that right now. If I'm right, I'm going to post it right here. I'm going to find the clip, and I'm going to post it right here that either Knoxville, Logan Paul, or Pat McAfee is going to commit a destroyer.
I can see Pat McAfee for sure.
So, or a moonsault.
Because he's done a moonsault, so it's not out of the question.
I feel like it's gonna happen because WWE Universe doesn't see that move enough to where it's like, oh, it's special and it's easy enough for the person to actually do it. All the other person has to do to actually like they did it is, tumble. So jump and tumble. But I want to talk about that for a second. The WrestleMania 38 card itself. Because is this WrestleMania? Like, I'm just saying.
It does
like,
not feel like WrestleMania. No.
Come on, dude. Like,
it barely feels like a Raw.
I just don't understand. Like, they fell off that hard.
2 nights of that shit.
2 nights. We got to endure 2 nights of this shit. So, like,
then we don't forever. By the way, they changed the 2 nights permanently.
Yeah, permanently. Guess what else they're doing? Going back to theaters, of course, but not just one theater. 3 big theaters: AMC, Regal, and Cinemark.
Yeah, let's see how that turns out.
Yeah, like, who the hell's gonna show up for that?
No one, sir. Absolutely. Like,
maybe a handful of people show up to like a somewhat degree, but 3 partners in that, like, come on.
Okay, but overreach. You can spend $10 and get it on the Peacock Network.
Exactly.
And you're gonna go to a theater and spend $30-$40 to watch it there?
Nope.
One time?
Yep.
Get out of here.
WWE's just extending itself.
At least with AEW, like the movie theater.
But that's different. They don't have an app for us to watch it.
Mm-hmm. It was half the price of the pay-per-view.
It's half the price. Yeah, right. So, like, what was it? $23?
25.
Yeah. So, that's doable. That's absolutely doable.
But they have
the experience
a whole app.
is great.
They have a whole app to watch it for free.
I just feel like they're doing a little too much to try and overreach themselves to doing any and every little idea that they can reach from AEW. That's what I feel like.
And that's why he has Cody in his back pocket so he can figure out all of that stuff.
Cody, why don't you tell us some of that stuff that's been going on over there AEW, so we can go ahead and get some of that.
What are their future plans? I know you know some future plans. Come on.
Some of that good shit over here.
And as soon as he tell him, he's fired. Mm-hmm. You're no longer needed.
Yep.
I can still wrestle. No, we don't even want you to do that.
If he is a producer, as they're claiming, then that just means that he's going to be a scapegoat for when something goes south.
Yeah, like Heyman and Bischoff was.
Yeah, because it's always somebody else's fault, even though Vince has the final say on everything.
But it's Peter Dune's fault.
Yeah.
Oh, no, his name is Butch.
Butch sounds gross. Like, forget him.
Did we talk about that on the show?
Butch.
We should address it since we
talk about him all the time. I think we did in New York City. That's about it. But that's about it. I don't. Just why? Aren't one of them? I think it was that Rich Holland dude. That's why Big E's out now.
Yeah.
He might not wrestle again.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to bring up. They make changes, random changes, just for the sake of making random changes. They don't change what they need to change.
Nope. Just look at, again, the WrestleMania 38 card. Just look at that, and then specifically look at something like the women's tag team title match.
Oh yeah, and that's
I can't even name it.
That's the first time it's been defended on a pay-per-view since literally last
WrestleMania, right? Did they defend it in WrestleMania last year?
Which one?
Yeah, that was like the last time.
The women's tag titles.
I don't
think so. NXT have women's tag titles too?
Yeah.
They do.
Oh, yeah. Good Lord. Like, stop. I made this comparison the other day. Not really comparison. Don't you find it a little funny that WWE has 2 sets of women's tag team titles, 2 sets of men's tag team titles with no tag teams, but AEW has 1 set of tag team titles
and the best tag
with the best tag division in pro wrestling. Those tag titles mean something.
And you can literally make any one of those teams the champions.
Literally. At any given time.
Yeah.
I'd see Pride and Power for as champions. I'd see I'd see 2.0 as tag champs.
They could do an upset.
I'd see, Moxley and Danielson. Easily.
Blackpool Combat Club.
That's a cool ass name, man. I love it. Like, WWE can't hope to come up with something like that. Like, ever. But you can make literally anybody the tag team champions over there. Private Party, even Ass Boys.
House of Black.
Yeah. Oh God, House of Black.
Varsity Boys.
Like we about to get. They even have the best trios division in the game, and they don't even have trios division.
Once the trios titles come in, it's
it's a wrap.
My God, like you just see this everywhere. Like you see it. Like you don't have to see it coming. You know, we don't have to be Petro Maximoff to see it coming. You know, we want it. That's what we want. It's gonna happen. Trios titles. That's the only other option for that.
Although I wouldn't be opposed for the women if they themselves had tag team titles, just because I could see Anna Jay and Ty Conti.
But that's the only one I can see, though. Like, I'm not a fan of bringing tag team titles into the division where there's only like one, maybe two teams that you can put together in the division that makes sense. So otherwise, everybody else is just be smashed
that's
together.
The East problem.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I don't want that. No,
I see your point.
Just no, they don't need that. They have the women's title and the TBS title. We're good.
They just throwing people together that have no chemistry whatsoever. Just Sasha and Naomi.
And that's one thing that AEW has that WWE doesn't is a women's mid-card title. So that's what was needed, you know, to make people be able to shine on their way to bigger things.
Yeah, Jade Cargill is credible. She's about to be 30-0, and we just had a really dope steel cage match with Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, where Thunder Rosa finally took it. Finally got the belt.
And we were,
and that was right place, right time.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely. They realized that at the Pape as well, but that's why that kind of fell a little flat. But again, that's what I'm saying, shenanigans.
I think it was the plan all
Chase
along.
it just a little, even if it had to wait like 2 weeks. That's fine. Yeah. A little. That's what I meant by little. So I've said it on the podcast before. I said it in the theater. Like, that's it. Chase it just a little. And it paid off. You got the confetti. I love her emotion. What she wanted. I love it.
That was genuine.
Absolutely love it. That belt looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a new one.
The new belt is
My
fire.
God.
Yeah.
Like, the belt is just... Jesus. I'm good with that. Keep that. I was sitting there like, I want that belt. I do. You might see it right here one day.
You can get one. It's an old television title for the AWA or one of those old promotions. So
it looks kind of like that. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, shout out to Thunder Rosa for that. Like we shouted you out on our page or whatever. Yeah. Like we'll be the graphics team in this case.
Speaking of that though, like I gotta talk about what happened afterwards on Dynamite.
I was just about to say the exact same thing.
Because there's a gripe we gotta get out there.
I missed it. So you guys go right ahead. I missed it and I need to hear about this. So take it away.
Go ahead, champ.
Yeah. First of all, this is twice now. Why is Nyla Rose being brought in here again to kill time until Double or Nothing?
She's the gatekeeper like Dolph Ziggler for NXT call-ups.
I guess.
Surprise, bitch.
Right. Of course you're not going to win. But still, it's Nyla Rose is big enough to where it's like, oh, well, it's a hard-fought victory, I guess.
Yeah, we know where they're going.
But we're tired of seeing it. Like, no. TBS title, maybe.
Yes.
That'd be great for Jade Cargill to win over her.
No, you don't want to unify the belts right now.
No, I'm talking about Nyla Rose.
Oh.
Get a win over Nyla. Put Nyla in that division as a big roadblock for Jade. And to have Jade go over Nyla with a defense.
I'll say this for I wouldn't mind if she and Vicky got caught. They're not moving the needle.
I mean, they're not moving the needle, but Nyla's. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nyla's she's a good hand. Like I'm not gonna lie. She puts on good matches.
She takes the bumps.
Yeah, exactly. She takes the bumps. She puts on a good match. I don't have a problem with just keep her out of a prominent position.
But once again, with the talent pool still being wide open, even with all the signings.
Yeah.
There's more legitimate competition coming in.
I want sexy Tony Storm so bad.
My issue with Wednesday is
please
they should have let her talk.
Yeah,
like she didn't even get a chance to
speak.
speak.
For a few seconds.
Right, she just won the belt. Give her a chance to speak.
Yeah, people wanted that reminiscent of Eddie Guerrero WWE Championship win celebration.
Yeah,
that's what they wanted. It should have happened. I ain't gonna lie to you, it should have. That would have been nice. It would have been very nice.
Yeah, but then we just get the interruption right away. Like, it's for heel heat, yada yada.
Tony, you gotta stop doing that, man. You gotta stop.
It's go away heat for me.
Come on, Tony. Don't be a big fat Tony. Please, just don't do it. But
there at the curtain, he's like, go. She ain't even talk yet. Hold on a second.
So there's no shade. Don't worry.
Slow down on the White Claws or the coffee or the Coke.
Yeah, the White Claws, man. That's what's doing.
Yeah,
that's what's doing.
They got Battle of the Belts 2 coming up in like
drinking
a couple
Power
weeks
Thirst.
or so. So looks like it'll be so far Rosa and Nyla.
That's where that's at. See, this is why Battle of the Belts is.
Wait a minute, are they actually putting on belts at Battle of the Belts? Because you fucked up that first one.
We have the rematch with Hangman and Adam Cole, and Hangman Page, Adam Cole.
They need to do something to kick that up. Like, I had an idea. They need to.
Adam Cole's new gimmick is that he steals the belts,
which is funny, but I mean, it's not necessary.
Was he the Hamburglar?
Yeah,
something. But yeah, he just stole the tag team titles on Rampage. Yeah. So he has them both.
Looks like it'll be Jurassic Express Red Dragon there as well.
Yeah.
TNT title, I don't. We gotta get into that because.
Well, I do.
Our very own Scorpio Sky is the TNT.
We have our own Scorpio Sky. Look at him. He looks just like it. As you can see, he just reached for the sky. Yeah. So that's how that goes.
Sure did.
So
it was actually unexpected, even though he hasn't been pinned in like a really long time.
Yeah, and that's really good actually. That they're rolling with that. Yeah. It's a streak. And it's nice.
And they've done some tweaks to his character, like when he's done with the promo, he snaps his finger, cuts to black.
Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Get those little quirks in, but I also don't want Ethan Page to get lost in any shuffle. I do kind of want, if they break up or anything, I want that to be a hot feud.
They could do that eventually.
For the TNT title.
Not right now.
Because it needs to get away from Sammy Guevara right now. Because, I love Sammy and Tay, obviously, but...
Aren't they doing a mixed tag or something like that?
I don't know. But, because Paige Van Zandt...
It'll be Sammy and Ty against Paige Van Zandt. And I'm thinking Paige Van Zandt will get the pin.
Yeah, I'm loving them a little more because of how much they're pissing off the Twitterverse.
Yeah, apparently they fucked on the belt.
I would too. Man, kidding me? Shoot.
Did they put a picture up with that?
Yeah. But you lucky ass TNT belt.
Yeah, they are.
Because it was on Tay Conti, right where it needed to be.
Yeah, they are living their best lives.
If Shawn Michaels could do it, she could do it. Why not?
That's a good point. That did happen.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're not even gonna mention Paige and the Xavier thing, but that's not the TNT title.
Yeah,
so
I don't want to see her banging her husband on any belts. Though.
Yeah, that's
he can get the fuck on.
But be that as it may, I am gonna break it down a little bit because out of nowhere, Triple H retired.
Oh yes.
And I'm like,
not.
Oh man,
wasn't really out of nowhere for me though. Like once I read it, about the heart attack. Like, oh yeah, he's.
Yeah, we knew it was coming or whatever, but I didn't know he has a defibrillator in his chest. Like, dude. Yeah, you're done. Like, right. We're glad you're still here, but you're done, dude.
And
holy Jesus.
That could be a tribute to the steroid use.
It's all Peter Dune's fault.
I agree.
They did that to him.
I agree.
They took his baby away from him, took all of his power pretty much.
WWE did that.
Yeah, that would give you a heart attack too.
Yeah. Give him 3.
Yeah, well,
and then you got to watch every week to see what your product looks like now.
And now look at NXT 2.0. Crap. Absolute dog crap.
Yeah, they don't even have Steiner Breaker anymore, do they?
No.
Someone vomited on my TV screen.
He went up to Maine, right? And Steiner Breaker, Braun Breaker.
Oh.
Which, you know, I'm kind of glad I'm not seeing him because I don't want to like him. I feel like I'm gonna...
shockingly enough, they failed to like build anybody else credible for the NXT title, so Dolph Ziggler is carrying it.
And now there's nobody else there except it's going to be a no name. Of course.
Dude, the appeal of NXT was that you saw the indie guys with the clout coming into a WWE-esque setting.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're trying to build fuckboys from nothing and these characters that don't make no sense, it's not going to have the same effect.
They've spilt spot removers on their dog and now they're gone. So, I mean...
Like, you made all these changes because they didn't beat AEW in the ratings, and now you're getting even shittier ratings on Tuesday night.
And there's nobody to blame but themselves.
That's their own fault. It's not Peter Dunne's.
Yeah, not Peter Dunne's fault.
Own fault. And that's me admitting that it's not Peter Dunne's fault. Everything is Peter Dunne's fault. But not this. Not on this night. I guess I've said this before where it's like I don't really get how. So, for instance, Democratic and Republican, I don't get how they could just really just believe, because I'm Democrat, I don't get how Republican can believe what they believe. It's the same with AEW versus WWE. I just can't get why somebody would enjoy WWE.
Why you still like it?
I don't get it. Like, it's almost like it's not moral. Like, that's what it feels like to me.
No, I think it's just people who have, like, followed it their entire life, and
that's us too,
and don't let it go. But
because they like entertainment.
Some people are just not willing to make the change, and some people are.
Most of the people are stubborn like that.
Some people are trying to stick around, like hoping it'll get better, too.
Yeah. We were that for a while, all the 2010s. So until the tail end of it. But I used to say famously in our chat,
give it a chance.
Got to take the bad to get to the good. But then I came to realize, hey,
it's a whole lot of bad.
It's a whole lot of, not only is it a whole lot of bad, but that's a terrible saying to have to deal with a wrestling promotion. Like, there should be a minuscule amount of bad, like AEW. Just a little, because, it can't be perfect.
If you can get 90% good shit, 10% whack shit, that's fine.
I will gladly take the 10%. That's absolutely fine. And then they work on it and get it better. So, like...
Right.
Yeah, they learn from their mistakes.
Uh-huh. WWE set in their ways. They're complaining.
It's the audience of one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just fuck up and keep going.
I just don't get it, man. I can't understand, and I refuse to understand. I guess I'm stubborn in that regard, where it's just like... I can't get on. Even WrestleMania, dude. Like, I just can't. I can't do it. I'm trying.
Yeah, this is like...
we're journalists. But...
This is literally like one of the worst, if not the worst, build-ups to Mania ever. And I have the feeling it's going to be like one of the worst Manias.
And we've lived through WrestleMania 27, y'all.
Yeah, so... that one was bad.
But now we gotta live in the now and take this crap 38 card or whatever. You imagine how stupid 40 is gonna be? Jesus.
As far as Hunter goes, I'm glad that he improved himself in his twilight part of his career. Because you hear the politicking and worried about himself and burying other talent. He finally gave back towards the end.
It's a kind of weird situation though, because his reputation and things like that, and then you think about all the people that like he's maybe buried or scorned over the years. Scott Steiner, apparently Ryback. Well, he said on Twitter and crap like that. I think it was just for him to get attention.
Yeah, that was just a cry for help.
The one thing I didn't get about Twitter or whatever, I get the respect and things like that, but and given the situation, I get that. But Booker T, saying what he said, it was nice. That was fine, but...
Yeah, Booker always defends it.
Exactly. We know exactly why we are just saying, like, really, Booker? Because See WrestleMania 19.
That's unforgivable. Sorry.
See WrestleMania 19.
That is unforgivable.
I'm just like,
I don't know how the hell that would happen.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Melinda?
You got pedigree.
What are you doing? You making me mad?
You were laid out 23 seconds, and he still got a 3 count. The hell is that?
Oh,
hell no.
God, not to mention the build. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That was so obvious.
He said, people like you don't deserve to be champion.
Oh, my Lord. Like, come on. And then, I bet you Booker's water under the bridge.
I thought I was going over. Guess not.
See, I was trying to draw you out, Booker over there. I really was. But, I mean...
I already said, come on, man.
I just don't...
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And then we got, on the 38 card, the Stone Cold stuff.
Possibly going on last.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think that'll possibly close out night one. Doesn't matter.
And then
it's not. He can't save this show.
No.
No one can save this piece of
shit
show.
You just can't. You can't do it.
No.
I'm not sorry. You can't do it.
Austin can't do it. Cody can't do it. Nobody can do it.
Not even the potential NWO that was supposed to show up. They couldn't even save the show.
Oh God! Well, they can't now. Like no, just no. But I just there's a lot on that card that I just don't get, and I don't necessarily want to get. How do you not? After all this time, Ronda's back in the freaking WWE. How do you not give people Becky and Ronda one-on-one finally?
Yeah,
how do you not do that?
Even that wouldn't save it at this point.
Oh no, nothing's gonna save it, seriously. But I just don't understand why would you ignore logic like that?
Even her run's not working out.
Oh God, like
because they want to save it for next year. She's like anybody gonna give a shit about
somebody
it.
said it.
Was it you that posted that video or Shannon talking about like where she was talking about the women's SmackDown champion, SmackDown women's champion? Why does she have to be women's champion?
That was Shannon. That was definitely Shannon. But I just don't. Toriano said on his account, like, okay, Ronda needs a manager. Like, she needs a talk piece because if you want to get her over and stuff like that,
put her with
her
Heyman.
Talking is not the way.
Put her with Heyman. Put her with Heyman.
But see, now not everybody can have Heyman. But who else is there?
He himself said she would be his choice.
Yeah, of course.
So put her with Heyman.
The new Paul Heyman girl.
But now we've seen her talk.
First.
So, we've seen her talk. And
he wrote her promos originally when she first got there.
That's not going to go away, though. Like, us knowing how she talks or whatever, even if she gets a manager at this point, it's not going to do any good.
Because she's not playing herself. She's playing something that Vince wants her to be. And that's not natural for her.
But that's true of all of WWE. And I've realized that I watched the only people that can sort of be themselves is Roman and Brock. Because I watched that, but even that still, you could tell that had like bullet points to it and stuff like that.
Everything is so overproduced and still micromanaged.
But then
it doesn't need to be.
Then I watched Rampage main event before they went out. You know, Mark Henry's interview segment between Ricky Starks.
I'm
Swerve.
loving the main event Rampage scene, by the way.
Why? Yeah, I'm digging Rampage a lot lately. It's becoming like the second. It's almost like it's a soft.
It's gotten better.
Brand split.
Just keep it live.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a second brand split because then you got your specific talent over there, like Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs and Hook,
Keith
Lee. Yeah. This is nice.
Rampage is like the Hook show to a degree.
Oh yeah.
Because that's where he comes out and does his thing.
That's definitely the Hook show. And they didn't even know. So
they don't even know. Yeah.
So it's nice to see that because then you got on Rampage you got like Punk, Danielson, you got the Bucks, all that stuff. So obviously it's like the Raw or whatever. And I hate using these analogies or whatever because it's WWE, like they're the end all be all. But they've been around for so long. They've been around for so long. I just don't like to give them. At this
point, though, no more brand splits, please.
Yeah, it just I feel like it's a soft brand split between Dynamite and Rampage.
Yeah, AEW, they have to stay away from everything that the E has bastardized, and the brand split is one of them.
But then again, that's part of that Tony Khan cycling his talent.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But then, okay, the cycle keeps going, so, put, like, the Bucks on. The Bucks were on Dark recently. So, I thought that was pretty cool. But, again, you got the talent. Shift them around. And he's about to have more.
And not as a punishment. Again, it's just.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's what WWE has made us believe. Is that it's a punishment. Going to a different show is a punishment. It's a demotion. It's like.
Because over there it is.
Over there it is. But again, there's a reason why, WWE has how many subscribers on YouTube or whatever? Because they're that big. Not because of what they're doing. But because people are complacent. People are comfortable with what they knew and things like that. So that's the thing.
Yeah, there are like some people I think that are afraid of change.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like me, when AEW was announced, I was ready for it because I was ready for something like new and fresh.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been a hell of a ride ever since.
Absolutely. And
like when I watched Double or Nothing here, like I just remember like that good feeling I had of like just watching a great show from top to bottom.
Yeah.
That's what wrestling is.
Exactly. We all gathered at,
That's why we fuck with AEW so hard.
Yeah. We all gathered up and we're gonna be having some of that stuff going on too. Some watch-alongs.
So they put on stuff you actually want to see and have interest in.
Even this past pay-per-view where it wasn't that, like it didn't end all spectacularly or anything like that, it was still a banger show. It really was. They had good stuff peppered throughout.
Like, even with the main event, they don't rely on the main event.
Exactly.
Like
they don't have to. They don't have to.
Like, mad people get shine on the pay-per-view. That's why it's an amazing pay-per-view.
And they have time to build all of their stuff up properly.
The Punk MJF match was banger. Eddie Kingston and Jericho was great.
It was a good opener. Yeah.
Great opener. And, I'll give Jericho his due there. He did good.
Yeah, and he's getting himself in better shape.
Yeah, much better shape.
I know with Kenny, it's still fuck Jericho regardless, but
he's a fat fuck.
At least he's in better shape now instead of looking.
At least, he's easier on the eyes.
Instead of looking like a butterball turkey.
Yeah, exactly. This fat Jericho, a big fat Jericho. But
see, that's the thing. Like, why not take your health and all that seriously when you first got there, when you had the championship?
Yeah, just Tony Khan gave him a little too much leeway as far as that.
Yeah, but now he's on it.
At least Vince would have at least had.
I wonder if he still got his rag on a stick.
Vince would have had some brain cells and been like, "You gotta get back in the gym, pal."
I wash myself with a rag on a stick. But speaking of Tony Khan being on it, he's on Ring of Honor, man.
Yes.
Like, Supercard of Honor. What you tell us what that's looking like, Chico?
All right. Going off the top of the dome here. I'm not sure if Jonathan Gresham has a match, but it is pretty much confirmed that he is going to be in ROH again going forward.
I thought he was.
I heard he was signing with AEW.
Bandito.
Like, he was the one. Yeah, I think he is.
Like he'll be in ROH for a little bit, and then he'll.
Yeah, he's gonna switch over.
It'll be, which is that's what I want. I want the NXT WWE pipeline the right way.
Right.
With this situation.
Exactly.
So, as far as the matches, we have Briscoes at FTR are confirmed.
We can't wait for that.
I am glad that the Briscoes are still like in the fold, even though they got some hater at Warner Media, which.
But Ring of Honor ain't Warner Media.
Going back to cancel culture and that pick and choose bullshit, but at least they're on the card. Jay Lethal and Lee Moriarty will have a match.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. I like what he's doing in it's Jay Lethal's on Rampage mostly too, and he's like You know, because he lost to Adam Cole, he lost to Ricky Starks, and it's just like, you know, we got to go back to the drawing board. So they're doing something with it. They just, you know, again.
That's the only benefit I get from that. Right
yeah,
now.
it's coming. Not everybody. See, what people have to understand about AEW is, and I'm pretty sure you know this, Cornette, but not everybody can just come in and just
right. They don't have to be on
awesome.
top.
You be on top or be in a great storyline or anything like that. Just let them come in and get acclimated and things like that. Remember
That's why
Christian?
I'm not understanding why everybody's complaining about Punk.
Yep.
Not just going to the main events.
I don't get that at all. Okay, that was my prediction that they need to, because the Adam Cole and Hangman Page story is kind of a little flat. Put Punk in there. They barely have a triple threat. They barely have triple threats. So
True.
Put Punk in there. Like, that'd be great.
I think it's coming after.
After
Battle of the Bells.
Yeah. Yeah, because it makes sense.
We'll get Hangman CM Punk build up.
Punk has already did it, so you would want to see a Punk Hangman singles right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
We had a triple threat last year with
Omega
Cassidy
Orange Cassidy.
Tag,
Yeah.
which was a good match, but it felt like they just pulled it out of their ass.
But that's the thing you like about it. It's so chaotic. Like, that's what I like about it. I don't know. But AEW doesn't do triple threats often, but when they do it right. So,
yeah,
I could see that as to where if they want to protect Hangman or anything like that, or protect Cole, like somebody can be in there to eat the pin for Punk or whatever. But Hangman's journey might be coming to an end pretty soon with the title. So
I still need him to beat Cole though again.
Beat Cole again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's gonna happen one more time, I think.
But then there's other things happening on the card elsewhere that is just bomb. MJF and Wardlow.
Oh yeah.
And I think that MJF is basically parodying the E, where he's paying Wardlow to sit at home because that's what he does with a lot of.
That was a good line. Pay you to sit at home.
But see now, because of Cody, he's
big fat Cody.
His teasing of like signing elsewhere and stuff like that is kind of making me mad a little bit now. I know he's working me, fine, that's good, but now because of Cody, we know that it's not totally far-fetched of an idea. So
yeah, like there's a chance that he could possibly go on the other side if he wanted.
Exactly, if he wanted.
I don't think that's a work. I think that's legit how he feels. Like you said, just go where the money is. If they offer money, shit, why not? I mean, he ain't gonna be happy, but that gimmick gonna be killed as soon as he steps foot.
Just after money at this point, though. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, you get the money, but then your legacy is trash.
Yeah, like, dude.
But hey, that's what
some people don't care about that, I guess. But yeah, no, like, I would feel an MJF absence in AEW for sure.
Mm-hmm.
With Cody, I don't really feel it.
Nope.
I really don't. And that's not, I was going to say it's not a knock on him, but it kind of is. Because, I mean, you know.
Well, the company has just grown faster than anybody expected to the point where, like, you could still carry on the show. It does, where I was a little upset about it at first, but you can grow to accept it because there's other good shit going on.
Punk and Danielson is just so iconic. Like, obviously, they, you know, for that to happen, you know, money had to get resituated around and things like that. Just don't do the Bucks or Omega dirty, like, ever, because they definitely don't deserve that. Like, ever, because they are. People are saying he's one of the founding fathers. You know, Cody, I get that, but it's the Bucks and Omega for me, because that's who really complete me.
Well, don't forget, Omega came in a little bit later.
Did he?
Yeah.
At first, it was Cody, Hangman, and the Bucks because Kenny still had a little time on New Japan.
Yeah, he had to finish up with
And then there was that speculation: is he going to go to AEW or WWE? And then he was, and then he came out during the press conference like he's an EVP. So,
yeah, press conference. Okay, yep, that's right. But Boys, I think we're about out of time. Is there anything else you guys want to wrap up with? Because I got some announcements. So
yeah, speaking of announcements, do we have Rick Tony pretty much confirmed for next week?
We are not sure, but we will make sure that is on the website. I've been in close contact. That is Rick Tony of
one of the owners of Main Radio.
Main Radio.
Big wrestling fan, which
coming
is
here.
Part of why he's helping us out, which we really appreciate.
Oh, we got a nice big studio now, baby. We're gonna have people coming in.
Yeah,
put his ass in that hot seat over there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You'll see the hot seat soon.
And I think he would be a great first in-studio guest.
Yes.
He could give his take on a lot
Absolutely, because we really do appreciate that for both of them. Rick Tony and Sonny. Absolutely. So we.
I don't want to leave out Sonny too. Cause
hard worker.
He's got a lot of great knowledge with tech.
Do we get that action fee special? Are we supposed to be impressed by these people? What?
What?
Yes, you are supposed to be impressed, okay?
What? And they're supposed to intimidate me because there's just something I'm not understanding.
You got your little radio station?
What?
You're black owned.
What? I say you're in the city. What? Yeah, we are. That's what we do, But we're gonna have a lot of people from a lot of talent from the Flower City.
More interviews
coming in.
Up.
Yes, sir. That's some good people coming in.
More road trips.
More road trips.
People to pick at. Okay.
W baby. We get to see more of Cody and his his operation because that really impressed us. And we hope it impressed y'all too.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna get to other promotions as well because those are not the only ones up here, obviously. But
yeah, I want to be spread out at least across upstate.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the goal. That's the main goal. That's why we started this thing.
But I'm really glad that we got to be part of his show in New Jersey. That was a good place to network.
Absolutely.
That was the first time I saw Akira, and I want to.
Yeah, he's gonna be there again too.
Yeah, I want to see Master Slamovich too at some point.
Yeah. There's a lot of people we want to get interviewed down there for sure. Like Dark STG, you're on my bucket list.
Takes a lot of this though. Not a lot of this, but some of this.
Yeah.
Vlog Bros University.
And this is coming out of our pockets, but we will do it. We will provide the best content we possibly can.
Absolutely.
You better believe it.
Watching.
Oh, you better believe that's a paddling. But speaking of some in-house news. 2 weeks. I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Yes, sir. 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, number one contender.
We're gonna see
this match. I think I know what I want to do.
Okay, so Champ's got his, but I'm watching you. Buck Nasty gonna get back on it.
That's good because I want trouble.
Oh, then we're agreed. There'll be trouble.
Trouble it is.
For you.
Oh!
But number one contenders match coming up in 2 weeks. Kenny Cornette, Buck Nasty, Marcus Johnson. To see who faces Chico Libre, the Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion.
That contest will be announced next week.
Okay. Yes. So he's got a number one contenders match for us lined up. That's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be fun because I'm gonna win it. I can't choke again. I can't do it. I'm not gonna suffocate. I told you.
That's all he's good at.
I'm gonna be the first ever 2-time Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion, and y'all are never gonna hear the end of it. Never. God's. It's gonna happen. So. I don't know what that was, but it felt right.
I'm gonna wrap my hands around his neck like Homer Simpson to bark.
Batting this light is the only thing that's gonna keep me from.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, goodness gracious. But till next time, over there, Mr. Scorpio Sky. Kenny Cornette. On the edge. Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion Chico Libre on the call. Buck Nasty, we back, y'all.
Signing off.
Buck Nasty, Marcus Johnson, we back. We'll see y'all soon next week.
Season 3 continues.
Yeah, I got it.
Take care.